It can be a difficult thing to charm a woman that you want when you are face to face, let alone when you only have your text to rely on. Messaging a girl is now sometimes the only way to impress her, before you're able to make your move when you're in person. It can be complicated to get a woman to be interested in you, when she only knows you by the way that you text, and you can easily lose her interest. You need to think of messaging and texting as an inescapable evil. You need to be able to do it right to get the women you want, but it can be a lot of work compared to simply meeting a girl face to face and hitting it off. So how do you allure a woman over text and make her want you? Here are 8 ways to charm the woman that you want over text. Number 1. When texting a woman, timing is everything. We all live pretty busy lives, and she probably would want to message you all day, but realistically, she has a ton of things going on. It's possible that she's at work, seeing friends, or at the gym. All this means is that she's not always around to reply. And if she does, she'll probably keep it incredibly short. Several attempts at this and she may get irritated, and feel as though you are being too clingy. And this is another reason why it's important to text her at the right time. Think of it kind of like a date. You would go on a date with a girl for a few hours, and then you would both leave. Try to only text a woman first thing in the morning, when you know that she's not busy. Every girl loves a good morning text. So before bed or after work would be perfect timing for this. That's probably her downtime, and she will actually have time to focus on the conversation. Number 2. Keep your texts shorter in the beginning. Once you initiate texts with a woman, make sure that they are short and casual. Although most women will enjoy a long thesis from a guy they are interested in, however in the beginning, it's best to play it safe and keep your text short. You want to get her to be into you, and then ask her out on a date where the two of you can discuss deeper topics. Texting is more to give her a taste of what you are like, and women can quickly lose interest if all the text messages just carry on and on. On the flip side, they can also lose interest if a guy's messages are too short, in other words, only sending one-word texts. So a balance between the two should be something to aim for. For example, a perfect good morning text could be, "Good morning, how was your night? What are your plans for the day?" Then she can reply with whatever way she wants, but either way, it shows that you put in some effort. Number 3. Keep your texts simple and straightforward. Keeping your text short is one thing. It's also important to keep them simple and straightforward as well. Try to avoid using language that is too complex or over-involved. It is tempting to use big words to try and sound smart. However, to be honest, it's just much easier to use simple language to get your point across. Try to avoid using text speech, because this makes it look like you are immature. Also, women like knowing that a man checks their spelling and grammar in their text before they hit send. Number 4. Flirting is good, just don't overdo it. If you want a woman to want you over text, then obviously you will need to flirt with her. It will show that you are romantically interested in her. Just make sure flirting isn't the only thing you do. It may make her think twice and that you are only interested in her for a one-night stand sort of thing, instead of dating with a long-term potential relationship in mind. You may become creepy in her eyes, so try your best to avoid this. Mix it up with a bit of flirting when it feels appropriate. Normally you should try doing something like this late at night, however keep things casual and light during the rest of the day. If things start to get too hot and steamy, then it's probably time to take things to the next level and ask her out on a date. Number 5. Use the emojis. It can be hard to show off your personality when you are only texting each other. Of course, you can crack a few jokes, however they can always be interpreted differently through a text. So make sure that you use emojis whenever possible. They are a really simple way to communicate humor through text. However, try to avoid only using the eggplant emoji, and mix it up with some smiley faces and others that relates to the conversation. This will give her an idea of what sort of guy you are. Plus, guys often avoid using emojis, so it will help you stand out from the others, and she will believe that you are the more expressive person that she needs to be dating. Number 6. Keep the conversation positive. It's really important that you try and keep the conversation positive while you are texting a woman. Of course, Everyone has tough days, and it's important that the two of you can share this with each other, but don't dwell on these things. When you are messaging someone, they can't see your facial expressions. So just keep in mind that things can be interpreted in a negative way easily. Keeping things positive can help you to stop this from happening, which can also keep the conversation going. Also, girls want to be with guys who are naturally positive. So if she sees you as this positive, attractive guy, she will be allured, and more likely to really want to meet up with you. Number 7. Mirror her text messaging style. Everyone has a unique text messaging style. They may use exclamation marks, they may possibly use LOL a lot, or they might use a ton of emojis. While on a date with someone new, couples usually mirror each other's behavior, either on purpose or subconsciously. This is a behavior that couples do when they feel connected with one another. They may pick up their glasses when the other does, or they may put their arms on the furniture in the same manner as the other. Sometimes couples would even start using unique words that mirror each other, or speak in the same manner. When this happens, it makes the woman think, "Wow, we have so much in common, this is amazing." Even if it's being done on purpose, this creates an instant connection. So that's why this should be replicated in texting the woman you want. Although you're not in the same room together, mirroring her text in style can give her the same feeling, and she will feel instantly connected with you, and also more interested in what you are saying. This doesn't mean that you should copy her text word for word, but after you've sent a couple of texts back and forth, you will begin to understand her style. Then integrate that into the way that you text. Maybe you can use LOL more, or the emojis that she uses, and boom, you'll have her unique text and style down. Number 8. End the conversation. So you might be thinking, why would I end the conversation after trying so hard to get it going? As confusing as it sounds, let me explain to you why this is important. First, someone is going to have to end the conversation at some point every day by saying goodnight, or that they are busy with other things. And you should be the one who does this. The object here is to make you look like you have a lot of other things going on, so that when you are texting her, you are taking time out of your busy day for her, which makes a woman feel special. It's also better than telling her that you have to go. She may also be wondering what you are doing when you are not texting with her, which will keep you a mystery in her eyes. The bottom line is that, it's better in the long run for you to end the conversation every evening. Another reason you want to end this texting part of your relationship is because you are now at the stage when you are both ready to go on a date. It should be pretty obvious at this point that she wants to go on a date with you, so it's time to stop the texting relationship and to meet up in person. You will both feel as though you know each other better, because you've spent that time getting to know each other over text.